for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Detroit Lions?
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Escaping, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Harold Landry racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. There to make the stop was John Jenkins.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a 1st quarter lead.
Matt Prater lining up.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On on second down now. It's Montgomery, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice gain there by the second-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year, but what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control a game with his running.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time, but it's going to be second down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Side here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Trubisky on first down. Gonna let one fly for Rupp. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. That extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. This is Hines. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And the Lions first down.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On second down, it's Hines, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nyheim Hines with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package, 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6. First down, Chicago. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier. Joe Schobert on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. His first catch good for 8 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Kyle Van Noy make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. 4th down. Here's Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And some room to maneuver. 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Score Lions 20, Bears 7. Matt Prater to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Rosen. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rosen to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Rosen. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
intended for Deebo Samuel.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of.
Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He finds Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a 2nd down and 6. Now Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Toss left to Montgomery. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Harold Landry, and the Lions will take over. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions' 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year. on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
On second down now, it's Johnson. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Running for it, here's Peterson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Taken down.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Johnson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, it's Hines. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any point. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
At the 41.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Hines. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. And now it's Rosen looking. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give him much better starting position. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's good.
25 yards that time. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
3-yard line.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
David Montgomery on
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
a gain of 11 yards.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Lions will take over. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 5. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 42-yard line.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. The 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 5.
Second down and goal. Trubisky, and they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Open man. He finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
Get it happy, Captain.
Past the 20. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 20.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Hines.
Detroit.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
At the Bears' 34-yard line.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
He's got a man, complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? One last shot for Trubisky. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over.
Bears 19.